Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Object 261. It's the Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's on the south spawn of Himmelsdorf encounter, and this one is under the command of the Bassman from Hell. Well, he's not going to stick around with the rest of the guys. He's actually headed towards the railway lines. As you can see, he's being joined by an M53, M55 as well, and a few other tanks. Why should they go up the hill? In fact, an Arty up the hill is really a ridiculous statement. It's almost non sequitur, you might say. What would be the point of an Arty going up on top of the hill? Well, from the railway line, he might actually be able to get some shots on the guys on the hill. So we'll see how this proceeds. Okay, first enemy is in sight, and it's EBR as well as an E100 on the banana. Okay, he's looking to get shot, fires around in. Fairly good snapshot, but it was just a little too far away from the target to actually get a kill. If you're wondering why the people at the counters on the top bar are showing up in red, I don't understand it either, but it's apparently one of the anomalies where if you're in an encounter mission, for some reason they don't show up as red on the top bar. They do if it's in a standard game, but not on an ordinary, on an encounter. Well, first hit on the tank is on the Leopard prototype, who takes 349 hit points of damage. These 18cm shells are capable, if I can get the marker over the top of them, yep, 900 alpha, penetrating 45mm of armour with a 10m burst radius. And the standard reload time is 30.68 seconds, and he's got it down to as little as 24, I think it was. He's going to have another go at this 122. It fell short. 24.85 is what he's got it down to, so he's knocked off quite a few seconds. But this is an 18cm gun, not a 155mm. Although that was actually considered for the Object 261 by the Soviets when they were designing this thing. In fact, they made three separate designs, two with the 152mm and one with the 18cm, and guess which one won? Yep, the 18cm won out because it was a naval gun. They already had it in production, used for their cruisers and the like. So instead they decided, well, we'll just fit one of those to it instead. And also, I think it was judged or decided based on the fact that the hull of a 261 is basically a IS-7 hull. Rounds out. Good hit. Unfortunately, we lost the M48 pattern, but that one went right into the E75 on his rear and protected the pattern from the damage from the splash. So he actually did benefit from that shot damaging the E75, but unfortunately he wasn't able to stop the pattern from being wiped out by the enemy. Okay, now he can splash that T49 to death. All he needs to do is plant the round next to the post, and he just wants him to get close enough. That should be close enough. And no, he doesn't need to worry because the T49's wiped out by the T54 lightweight. Okay, next target's an IS-3. Fires into the railway shed. Does get some stun, but didn't get the kill. It looks to me like we're going to be able to capture the railway lines and the railway shed. But before Bassman gets into the cap circle, oh mama, he's got a TVP 250-51 right up his rear. Yep, needs to get around the corner before that TVP wipes him out. Okay, he's turned round and hopefully he might be able to get a shot on that TVP. He's backing up into the cap circle. He's got the E75 to protect him. Now, I rather think the TVP is going to be aiming at the E75 rather than him. But he's now got a shot on the guy. He has been spotted. Oh, what a shot right into the side. And that's a penetrating round on the TVP. Took him out the game. and save them any more damage. There's 4 left on either side, but there's 2 in the cap, and well, if the T54 lightweight and the E100 gone in as well, I think this game would be over much sooner. Okay, he's backing out of the cap. I think he's getting ready for who's coming. It's an E50M and a 122TM. Well, you both know that these tanks actually do have quite strong abilities. But there goes the E50M. That was the biggest threat. And the 122's got a long reload, so he's not going to be able to survive this. There's only 3 enemies left. The other 122 is at the end of the front street. Just round the corner is one, and the other one is at the other end of the road. Be careful going around the corner, because although the enemy is there he is. He gets a shotgun into the 122. He stuns his E75 teammate, but he does get that kill, and now he frees up the others to go after the 122TM. Yep, it records that he actually hit his teammate in the E100 as well. Well, he was right next door to the splash when it went off, but of course no team damage anymore, which means he won't actually suffer any penalty other than the fact he won't get a high caliber. But I don't think he was after a high caliber anyway, not on Himmelsdorf by any chance. And he's just noticed there's an Object 704 right up on top of the hill, and he's probably the only one who can actually get reliable hits on that Object 704 way up there, because he's got the ability to shoot up onto the hill. Now, will he actually do that, or is he just waiting for the 122 to turn up? I think he thought that the 122 would turn up behind him. Okay, now he's decided instead he's going to go out into the railway yard and potentially shoot up at the hill, or is he going to shoot at the 122? Not sure why he's going out here other than to shoot at the 704. A bit puzzling. I'd stick with your teammates. They've got very low on hit points now, and it might be helpful if you were near them. But yeah, he's looking up onto the hill for the 704, who's moved on. He fires around in that general direction, and the 122 has turned up and he's nearby. And the 704 is coming into our E75. Now, will the E75 be able to survive this? That's the question. No, you can't get shots from this angle. You need to be up further north, as I would say. And no shots at the moment on the 704. Not on that corner. And I'm pretty sure you might be able to splash him if you could see exactly where he is. At the moment you can see he's also got a half reticule, which means that there's obstructions in the way which are blocking half the shot. Normally when you get that half moon on the reticule, there's a possibility that your shot is going to hit the blockage. So it's better to actually have a little more of the circle to see. And oh dear, we just lost the E100. The 122TM took him out. E75 comes around the corner, hoping that we'll see that 122, but no, he can't be in the courtyard there. I think they're acutely aware that Bassman is about, that an Arty might suddenly lob a shell in, and that 704 has definitely gone missing. There he is. Now, can you get a shot from this angle? Well, no, because that building is in the way, the railway shed. And really, this is difficult because there are very few places where you can actually get an accurate shot because the buildings block the shot. Well, the 704's gone. The E75 managed to get him. I'd go with the E75 and stick near him. Because out here on your own, there's a possibility if the 122 comes around the corner, then you're going to be smoked very quickly. That 122 must know where he is, surely. There he is! Okay, now he's spotted, he's auto-aimed on. He gets a hit! Now he's got to jump behind some cover quickly. E75's coming up the other side, he's waiting for his reload. A long 25 seconds, this one. He's trying to find a solution so he can actually get shots on this guy. Sit still, then you're... Obviously it'll be much easier for you to aim in. It's a 10-degree arc. Nice hit! 330. That 122 is not happy, and I'm not surprised really. He is now a splash kill. Both of them could load HE and they both take him out. If don't go around the corner though, because that 122 is looking to shoot through the window. Okay. Let's ring around the roses now. Let's just hope that the 122 doesn't take out the 75. He's fired. Now, can he come up behind him and get the shotgun? Here we go. This is it. Can he get the kill? Yes! Winning shot. Shotguns the 122 and wins the game. Well done. 3 kills for the baseman. 2 of them by shotgun. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle results. And it's third class tanker for Bassman from Hell in the Object 261. He managed to get a bruise and medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12, but no other medals in that game, I'm afraid. His win rate was 2,474, which is Unicum standard, so at least he got that. But let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that he actually got the 3rd highest damage in the game overall. The highest damage being the E100, who got a high caliber for 4,496, so he did get 20% of the enemy hit pool. And the next high scorer was the 122 TM with 3,585 hit points. He got a Leather Slaves medal. And finally, we got the baseman with 2,441, so good game for him. When it came to kills, he was 3rd again, because this one, the 122 TM got 5 kills. The E100 got 4, and then got baseman with 3, and everyone else had 2 or 1 or nothing. When it came to base XP, he's in 3rd place again, so he's got 3rd place itis in this one. Top scorer was the E100 with 933, 2nd was the SU130 PM with 832, and, well, actually it's not 3rd place itis because I forgot, I missed out that the 122 TM, because he got so much damage, actually got 885, so he actually beat the SU130 PM, who was actually 3rd place, and 4th place was Bassman from Hell with 762. Let's have a look at detail. 12 shots fired, 6 direct hits, 1 penetration, 16 splash. Damage of 2,441 hit points, of which 1,718 were up more than 300 meters. So you can see he did a lot of damage at close range. 1 hit received, it was a penetration in that game. That was from the TVP T5051, who fired one into his rear as he was moving towards the cap circle. 7 enemy vehicles were damaged, 3 were killed, and 317 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 40,283 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he took away a loss of 31,706 credits. This is because he was actually carrying some premium ammo in that game, and of course he had consumables, and that effectively swallowed up all the profit he would have made from the game. Plus, of course, he had to repair the vehicle. And he got 1,143 XP. There was no multipliers on this occasion, so that's all he took away. But he did say that ending, though, it was a good ending, because effectively the 122 TM was trying to chase Bassman, but he put himself in a position where maybe he could shoot at the E75 from behind some rubble. It failed, and then Bassman managed to circle around and come up behind him and then just give him a right royal enema, which he never recovered from. So fantastic game for Bassman. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.